Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton, and today we are continuing with our Guitar Heroes and certainly one of the great Guitar Hero album covers. This is Electric Warrior by T-Rex. Now, technically, this is the second album by T-Rex, but it's the sixth album if you are counting all the earlier incarnation when the group was called Tyrannosaurus Rex, and before it was shortened to T-Rex. This is the second album actually credited to T-Rex. Released on September 24th, 1971, and features the guitar playing of the great Marc Bolan, who has gone on to reach quite the cult status as one of the great musicians and great glam rock guys of England. Tyrannosaurus Rex was a little bit more of a folk band, and so this album really kind of marked a turning point. This kind of did away with all the folk stuff, and this pretty much made them a full-blown rock and roll band, as if the cover Les Paul in front of a Marshall stack amp there, that gives it away right there. And it was a big hit album. It did reach number one on the UK charts, and it was one of the best-selling albums in 1971. But a lot of people know this album because of the hit song Bang a Gong, Get It On. That was a top 10 single, and it was their biggest hit in the United States. And a lot of people remember it, like myself, from Robert Palmer's the Power Station did a big version of that song too in the 80s. But this was considered to be one of the big pivotal releases in the glam rock movement. Now the cover here is the great Hypnosis, who did a lot of classic album covers in the 70s, most notably Pink Floyd, but also Paul McCartney and a lot of other great album titles, great album covers. Now, Get It On was a single, but also the song Jeepster was another hit. Now, Get It On was a big hit in the U.S. And it was called Get It On, but it was changed because the title was suggestive. So and also there was a band featured on Daily Records, jazz rock band Chase, who also had a song called Get It On. So they added the Bang a Gong title to it not to add confusion, and it appears on the record here in the U.S. Reprise Records put that Bang a Gong on there, but the lyric sheet does have Get It On there. Now, this album is really fun, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't overreach. It doesn't try too hard. There's a lot of silly wordplay. Bolan was known to kind of goof off with the lyrics. There's a lot of crazy sort of fantastical stuff. Stuff like the Motivator. Song's called Jeepster. You're so sweet, you're so fine. I want you all and everything just to be mine. I mean, this isn't like deep rock poetry, but the sound of the album went from really this sort of hard rock, new wave type sound, and so it played with that. And so it's full. Excuse me. Sorry about the sneeze. It's full of hooks and just this overall playfulness that is just reverberating throughout the album. Now, a lot of people say this is the first glam rock album, and maybe so. You guys can comment and let me know what you think about it. It's definitely one of the influential albums. It was listed in the 80s. Rolling Stone listed it as one of the 100 greatest albums of the last 20 years. And of course, it is listed as one of the 500 greatest albums of all time. Paul Weller of The Jam, he has a deep love for this record. He talks about Bolan's guitar playing as instantly recognizable. So everybody from PJ Harvey, the Slits, David Bowie, Morrissey, so many people just were in love with Bolan and what he was doing, and this album was the breakthrough for that. And so that's why Electric Warrior is today's daily record. Like I said, comment below. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe. comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. In the meantime, I will see you all again tomorrow with another Daily Record.